I worked on one of their topics. In fact, John Elliston, who's a pretty brilliant scientist, but he worked with Tom Healy, a professor of chemistry at Melbourne University, who's a colloid chemist. And John and Tom developed ideas on the formation of particular igneous-looking rocks through colloidal processes. And John wanted me to take those ideas further and apply them more widely in the Tennant Creek district. I spent the first year mapping in the field and logging drill core that had been drilled at certain targets there, and gradually came to the conclusion that I didn't really agree with John's ideas, even though they were very, innovative. But there's really interesting rocks there, volcanics and beautiful turbidite sediments and magnetite gold deposits, so a really nice topic to work on. And so I dived right into it, worked on several of the ore deposits there, the Juno deposit, which is a really rich deposit, and Gecko and Warrego. Now those deposits would be called IOCGs, but back then that term hadn't been invented.
And you're 100% convinced of that?
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
Well, IOCG is a carpet bag. It's a carpet-bag term.
Yeah.
That is fairly useless, actually. It just means iron, oxide, copper and gold. And a lot of ore deposits have iron, oxide, copper and gold in them. So, and that's what these deposits were. They're magnetite rich. Yeah. I concluded that the fluids actually came out of the sedimentary basin. They were sort of connate-driven fluids. Rather, there wasn't a lot of evidence there for a magmatic fluid source, although it has been argued.
Has anybody done any research on them in the last decade?
One of my postdocs, Dave Houston, did some research, but that was probably over 10 years ago now. Probably not in the last decade, no.